Hey up me ducks. Oh my goodness, it's like waiting for a bus. One doesn't come for ages and then they all turn up at once. So what a mail day. Yeah, these three packages were delivered today. I know what they all are, and obviously there's not going to be a walkthrough of every one. I'll do one of the decks that has been sent, I'll do a separate walkthrough for. This is just an Amazon purchase of a tea light holder, because I have this tea light holder and it's pretty and everything, but because of this kind of wobble effect in the middle, it's this table is quite rickety, and one knock the wax is splashing everywhere, and so I decided just to pick up another one, and I really like this. It's a soapstone one. I tried to get one that was in a similar style to this incense holder, but I couldn't find one that matched with it, even from the makers of that particular style, that brand. But hopefully this is okay, because I have ordered things that are soapstone in the past and they've come damaged. But this so far looks to be okay. So we'll just get rid of that, and then we will just cut through there. So it's got a base that it sits on. There's the base. Oh, it's really heavy. It's really nice. The soapstone is, isn't it? But look how nice this is. I really like this. It's beautiful. Make sure I've got enough light. Yeah, really, really nice. Got this kind of rose design, and then there's the base. So I'm just going to pop a tea light. I like using the clear tea lights because they have a nicer glow to them, because they're not surrounded by metal. And we'll place that on there. There we have it. How pretty. Okay, so we'll pop that there. That can live there. All right, so I'm really impressed with the international mail at the moment. Well, I am and I'm not, because what I'm about to show you is a package from Ramón. Now, he sent this a couple of weeks ago, and then he messaged me to say it's been delivered. I said it hasn't. It's not been delivered at all. And he checked, and it had been sent back to him because they weren't happy with the description. So he sent it on Wednesday, and it's here already on Monday. So 5 days from the US to here. And similar for this one, which has been sent by Deanne over at Blue Crescent Tarot, because I was in her live a couple of weeks ago, and she showed this deck, which is the Green Menagerie Tarot, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to have it. I just loved it. And I saw it on Kickstarter because I've backed his other decks before. Let's just grab it out. I'm trying to think of his name. It's Mark somebody. But anyway, I've backed his decks before. He did the refine and play. I'm just seeing if I've got that to hand, then that would give me an indication. Yes, so refine and play deck. Why doesn't he put his name on things? That doesn't help. Anyway, I backed his decks. He also did the Neutral Vibes RWS as an add-on deck. His first deck was Divine and Play. So of course I got the email about this, but at the time I'd not long received the Allemans Tarot, and I thought it was very similar in as much as it's different art styles, but with the same backs. However, it's not, because they're all his artwork. It's just made to look like different cards from different decks, but there's more of a uniformity to it. And I really liked it when Deanne showed it, and I said, oh, I wish I'd backed it now. So I went to buy it, but he won't ship to the UK, which is, I don't know what that's about, because if I'd backed it on Kickstarter, it would have shipped to me in the UK. So, but anyway, I'll do a walkthrough of that tomorrow, because I'm really intrigued to open this package from my friend Ramón. Ramón is the person who has the channel Moon Scarab. I've had him on my channel and done an interview with him. So if I remember, I'll list that in the description below so you can have a look at Ramón. He's a great guy, a lot of knowledge. He's got a fantastic channel, very informative content. To be admired really for how long he's been at it. His videos are very professional. And he's also going to be doing a live soon, and he's asked if I'll be his first guest, which I was more than happy to do so. Anyway, this is the second package that he sent me, because if you recall, a couple of months ago, he sent me a package which had the Mexican Loteria decks, and then he also did the Sunrider Oracle, which is based on the Moonlight Oracle, which is his own version of it, which I love. But there was a couple of cards in there that he didn't think were grammatically correct, and so he said, I will send you some replacement cards. I was happy with them, but he wanted to send some replacement cards, but he's put a few extra bits in as well, which is really sweet. And this deck is actually part of my working deck. So I've got this this double pouch here where I have an RWS 1970s, not the Blushing Fool, but 1975 gorgeous deck. And then this side I have the Sunrider Oracle, and these are the cards. So it's taken images from the RWS and given them keywords as an oracle or clarifying deck, which I tend to use them for. Really nice card stock. I love the fact that we've got the roses and lilies in the red and white. But yeah, fantastic deck. I believe there's only 2 in the world, or did you do another one for somebody? He might have done another one, but I know Ramón Santiago you know, created this for himself, and then when he did it, he had me in mind, which was really nice. And he got 2 so that I could have 1. So there are some replacement cards, and then I know of a Domino Divination card deck that he's put in, because he sent me a little video explaining kind of how it works. And then other than that, oh, let's see, I think this is the original package, so there might be an address. Yes, there is, so I just need to be careful. So this was the original package before he had to resend it. Oh my gosh, look at this. I feel like it's my birthday already. Come early. Okay, let's I'm trying to find the best way to get this out. Let's get some big scissors. I don't want to cut into anything I shouldn't, which is always a worry with packages. Okay, what have we got here? Look at all this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Gosh, Ramón. Oh, look at this. I wonder if I'd get away with wearing this for work. It's a lanyard. I love it. I've got a rainbow one at the moment, but look at this. It's of the RWS images. That is so cool. So cool. I love that. Wow. Starts off with our fall. Look at this. the quality of the material is beautiful. Oh, I love it. So that's a lanyard. That is cool, really cool. Okay, so that's that. And then let's have a look. Oh, let's move these to one side. I suppose I ought to bring the camera down a little bit so you can see things a little bit more closely. Okay, so let's pop these here. And oh wow, look at this. There's a little note. Made by me. I love that. And he is so talented. I've got actually in my little log box, it sits here on my desk, I have the last dowsing crystal that he also made and sent to me, which is really beautiful. It's this citrine, just gorgeous. And that sits in front of me on my desk, just here. Put these back on. But this, look at this, look how gorgeous. It's like mother of pearl. I don't know if these are, yeah, they're pearls, aren't they? Or is it moonstone? I think it might be pearls. But this is beautiful, gorgeous crystal, dowsing crystal. Look at the colours. It's like an aura crystal. Really beautiful. Wow. It's just, that's it. Stunning. That is really beautiful, Ramon. Thank you very much. And then I'm not sure what this is, but this is a gorgeous pouch. Is it Hamza, the design? Oh my gosh. So we've got some numbered dice, and then we've got like a Rubik's Cube. I love how they're sparkly, look at that. Of runes, a rune Rubik's. So you can, you know, twist in any direction. That is cool as well. Really cool. Love that. I'm not quite sure how you use it with the dice, so I'll have to speak to Ramon and he'll be able to show me, but that is cool. And the thing about the divination tools that I get from Ramon is mostly they are created by himself. And if you do check out his channel, link below, it will be in the description. He's got so many cool divinatory tools that he has hand created, or he takes inspiration from somewhere and makes his own version of it. Case in point, which he sent me last time, which I absolutely love. I've got the mini one in my pouch at the moment, but he made these geomancy sticks, and I'm really into geomancy. He kind of ignited an interest. So in this little pouch here, I've got my own, you know, I did a little book myself. I've got the 4 coloured dice to represent the elements. I printed some of Kelly's sheets off to complete. These are the mini sticks. So you can either use the sticks or you can use the dice. And then I also got some ones that I'd ordered before Ramon's arrived, and then the cards as well, which is great for if you turn it around that way, you'll see the combination that you can, so you know, you rub them together, lay them out, and there we have a pattern there. And then if we find that in the cards, or I've got a little book that I created, 2112 conjunct show, I think that's how you say it, and then it gives you a meaning here. So it's really fun. Geomancy is really fun, and you can do a shield, and keep repeating it and adding them up and across, and you get quite a detailed response. So again, you know, Ramón sent me those geomancy sticks and I just love them. I really love them. And there's something about having handmade items that makes it really special for me. All right, so we've got some playing cards by the looks of it here. We've got the Constellation playing cards. That's beautiful with the sun and the moon. We've got Bicycle Vintage, Vintage Classic. I bought a bicycle deck. I think I showed it on Saturday, which is the Spectrum. Yeah, I did. I showed it in Cup of Cash and Cards. Love playing cards for divination purposes. Really, really enjoying them at the moment. So these are cool. And then this looks like it's crystals, is it? 52 cards, playing cards, a visual crystal healing guide. How cool is that? 52 cards. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much. And then we've got this little box. I'm not sure what's in here. Oh, this is the Oracle replacement cards. These are cool little boxes to keep. So Oracle replacement cards. So let's have a look at what we've got. Now I think he's put an extra title card in because I wanted to edge these in red. But I think he gets his cards from, and they're like a linen, a smooth linen, smooth, silky linen. And I wasn't sure if they would bleed or not. So I took the title card and edged it, and it did bleed, as you can see in the corners. It did bleed, it got under the lamination. But I could have lived with that, but he said, no, I'm going to send you the replacement for that as well. Dear Simon, may these cards bring you blessings always, Ramón. Oh, that's really, really kind. So I'm going to keep them in the tin. And then we'll switch out these. So we've got Enlightenment, whereas previously we had Enlightenment. So, but like I said, I was fine with them. So I want to be able to, oh, I love these cards so much. So let's quickly find these. Okay, so I've swapped over the ones. However, I think, I can't find where it is now, it's a red one. I think I'm keeping in Pain. Ramón has changed it to Affliction. And I can see why, but there's something, I've done a few readings now where this has come up and I really quite like it. So the ones that have come out, just kind of spelling errors or, you know, where it flows better off the tongue and more grammatically correct. So just to show you this deck, if you didn't see it last time, because it is wonderful. And as I said, it's taking aspects of Pamela Coleman-Smith's art from the RWS Tarot. So those kind of key symbols that appear with keywords, and they're great to pull a few cards out and do, you know, an oracle kind of reading where you lay 3 cards and you can kind of do a reading that way. Or if you're doing a reading with a tarot and you just want a little bit of clarity, you can lay one down and think, it's more about the control aspect. So so yeah, and I love the colours. I love how clear it is. And anything that's, you know, Pixie's artwork is wonderful. And the reason why Ramón did this, as I said, there was another deck that I had that I got off Etsy where you had to download the files and print yourself, called the Moonlight Oracle. The problem with this was there wasn't as many cards, but everything has the with it. So the loyalty, the reflection, the fall, the movement, the infinity, the window, the sphinx. And sometimes it just doesn't work. The teamwork, the anxiety, the hope. And after a while, it's just started to grate a little bit. And I mentioned it in a video probably about a year ago. And that's when Ramón came up with his own version, which is gorgeous. Another thing that I really like to use for clarity, that also designed by Ramón, is this RWS coin with the sun from the sun card and the moon on the moon card, just to give you the positive and negative aspects, or yes and no, like, you know, tossing a coin. It's one of the oldest forms of divination, isn't it? So yeah, oh, just look how gorgeous this is. I love this deck so much. It's one of my favorite oracle decks in my possession. Absolutely adore it. So I'm going to use these for my junk journal and bookmarks and things like that. So that's that. And then, I'm quite sure, what's this? Oh, Titania's fortune cards. How cool. I did have a set of these years ago, and I'm thinking like early 2000s, would that be about right? 2001, yes. And it's kind of based on Lenormand, isn't it? I don't know what happened to this. I know I had them in my old flat and I left there in 2006. But I also had Titania's, it's called The Oracle, and it's a book where there's some set questions and you choose a question, you choose a symbol, and you go to the back and it gives you a really quite accurate response. It's really quite cool. This hasn't even been opened, look. Wow. So a 20-year-old set that hasn't been opened, which is pretty cool. I like the backs. I've seen this so many times on people's, yeah, the cardstock is paper, literally paper thin. I remember that. But it's still really cool to have. And as you can see, it's based on Lenormand, so you've got letter, cross, etc. The bouquet there, the fox, the ring, the coffin. So yeah, it's a cool deck, a cool thing to have again. Seeing these images is just taking me back to me and a friend, Emma, around at my flat with a glass of wine and getting these cards out and the Titania's Oracle book and just having fun. So yeah, thank you for sending me them. That's really cool. Trip down memory lane. I remember the book being quite useful, actually. So Titania's fortune cards, beautiful. And then this will be the Domino set that he's created. Now, this is the only one. He doesn't even have this himself, even though he created it. Domino Divination cards by Ramón Santiago. I love the aged effect that is done. These dice are really cool as well. They are positive, negative, and neutral. And you can use them for anything really, can't you? You know, it's like if you wanted to use one for like tossing a coin. But the idea for this deck, again, it's the same cardstock as the Sunrise Oracle. So it's that nice soft linen. These backs are gorgeous. I love these backs. So vintagey. Really nice. Love it. So you've got positive and negative cards. So that really helps you, and I'll explain how you use the dice from memory of what Ramón said. But I just want to read this. So it says, the cards of the Domino Divination card set are designed to be read in any direction. So the cool thing about it is the numbers, you know, if you read them that way, that way, that way, the numbers line up. There are no rules for this deck. Use your intuition to assign the directional timeline of the reading in question, past to present, present to future, etc. You can choose to read in any order, left to right, right to left, top to bottom, or vice versa, either vertical or horizontal. You can also assign the value of positive or negative reading as it suits your query. A selection of keywords for each number is provided with positive and negative values. The cards can be read individually or combined. At the end, the deck is yours. Use the system and meanings that works best for you. I hope this tool helps you gain insight of your life path and enables your growth in any direction you seek to. Ramón. I like that, how he's added that at the bottom. I hope this tool helps you gain insight of your life path and enable your growth in any direction. That's quite clever. So yeah, as you can see, we start off with the blank card, the 0, 0, and then we've got 0, 1, 0, 2, etc. 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 1, 10. Then 2, 2, because we've already got a 1, 2, or 2, 1. 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 10, and then 3, 3, etc. all the way up until you get to 9s and then 10, 10. So for instance, if you was pulling, we'll just do one card for now. Oops, turn that around. I would obviously shuffle a lot longer than this, but just for the purpose of the video, we'll take a card. So we have 5, 6, okay? So we want to see if they're positive or negative aspects. Again, you don't need the die. You could think to yourself, well, I've shuffled it that way up. Top is positive, bottom is negative, or however, like he says, any direction. You might even be reading it in that way, and you can see it's 6, 5. That way is 5, 6, 5, 6. So you get the idea. But we could say that's neutral and that's positive. Now, if it's neutral, because you've got your positive and negatives, that's about kind of using your own sort of intuition. What does 5 mean to you? I mean, 5 to me can be quite a destructive energy coming in, something that disrupts a situation, you know, but that'd be perhaps if I was reading it negatively, etc. It could be that if I'm doing it from a positive, then it's more about the change that's bringing, you know. And if we look at positives, if we look at change from a positive aspect, then from change we get, you know, we get growth, you know, we get opportunities and things like that. So that's the positive aspect. And then, of course, we've got here, which is the 6, which is that harmony leading to victory. Again, that's if we're looking at it from a positive aspect. So the dice are quite handy for that if you want to use them. They are optional. And then you've got your prompt cards as well. So 5, did we say, was a positive? Vision, new horizon, positive challenges, conflict is closing. And then the 6, creativity, love, harmony, mutual aid, balance, nurturing, grace. And then you've got the same if you selected the negative. So 5 would be instability, conflict, struggles, the denial of challenges. 6 is about routine, blockages, etc. So a really cool deck. I'm looking forward to kind of playing around with this. The quality of this deck is fantastic. I love the aged, the antique feel to these cards, and they're like butter. They just glide. They're really lovely, just like the Sunrider Oracle. The backs are fantastic. So unfortunately, the only deck in the world for now, I suppose. Can't really put them in there. I'll find somewhere to add them into. But yeah, really cool. What's this one from? That's about the cards. Let's have that underneath. So, I mean, Ramón, thank you once again. Your friendship means such a lot to me. I really appreciate you. And all that you do in the community as well. Your service in terms of the information that you provide to us in the community is absolutely fantastic. It's such insights that you impart. So long may that continue, and long may our friendship continue. And thank you for, again, your kindness and generosity. I'm losing my voice. And thank you everybody for watching. It's been lovely to just to hang out and take a look at these goodies. Yeah, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.